Okay, so if you're watching this, it means you're between the ages of 16 and 18. And that is kind of like when training starts to get really nuanced, okay? So like there's some high schools, right, that like this time of year, it's January right now, right? There's some high schools, if you're like go to a private high school, you might be training like 4 days a week right now, right? So like what would you have time for if you're doing that? You'd have time for like a lesson, maybe once or twice a week. So that way we can kind of like move your swing in the right direction, right? There's other high schools, you're like go to a public high school where like you are not like training at all with your school because like you can't do that from like a legal perspective, or maybe you're doing like a green day once a week or something like that. In that scenario, right, then you probably should be doing like lessons, okay? Our athletic development class, which is throw fast, hit hard, stay healthy. We're working on learning how to be explosive and building muscle and strength in those classes, okay? And you could be doing our hitting verses. And if you're 16 to 18, you should be in our 80 miles an hour plus hitting verses, okay? Basically, hitting verses is just you're working on your movement of your swing, right? But you're also seeing pitch pressure and velocity, so that way we're able to execute not only a good swing, but also do it, you know, in games and hit the crap out of the ball, because that's really what we want to do. So for someone that fits the category of like private school or school that's like training like all the time, right? Then probably lessons is where you want to be, okay? Because like you wouldn't be able to do much more. But you also might fit in the category of school that's not training very much. And like if you want to play baseball or softball at a high level, you need to be training or you won't play baseball or softball at a high level. So that's kind of like the catch-22. So like you can do that with us. I think we do a great job of it. Obviously I'm biased, but like we do an excellent job when it comes to building athletes and building hitters. And you can do that right here, okay? You probably want to buy a training pack or a membership. Training pack discounted 10%. You can use it whenever you want to. Membership discounted more than 10%, but you have to use it within a 30-day period. Use the credits that you're allotted within that 30-day period. That's kind of how it works. So like you want more of a discount, buy a membership. But if your schedule's really tight and you don't know how many times you're gonna be able to be here, probably buy a training pack. So totally up to you. All those are on the site. But probably want to start with initial evaluation so we can kind of get to know like who you are, right? That way we can, you know, see how you move, see how we can help you best. So that's going to be step one. And then the end result is you buying one of those things.